And you just made a nice distinction about the fact that often the arts are seen as facilitating other kinds of more serious learning, you know. But could you talk more about the relation between these two realms in education, arts in education, and education through the arts and play?
Sure. So we used to talk in like sort of graduate school settings.
You got your degree in
arts and education.
Right. Yeah.
So we used to talk about learning in, through, about, with, and of the arts.
Professional learning.
Right, professional learning. Who said that, Phil? I had a song about it once. It's hard to remember all of this. In, of, with, about, and through.
Okay.
That's right.
Maybe Justin would like to make a song with me about that. So, and they're like, I think that they're all valuable, and they're all different. So I don't think that it's problematic that learning math with and through some arts ways might work. I think that's good, and I think that math folk might like it. At the same time, also, there's theater class with a capital T, where you either make a play or put on a play. And I do a lot of that when I can. And that's also a value because it's sort of big C creative and really out of the box for a lot of kids who don't do that kind of thing, and it's the talent of others, and it's also great. What I'm learning now in this work is this other thing, which is small C creativity, small P play, small P performance, small T theater, that it's in everything, and it can be in everything we do for the purpose of developing and for the purpose of enjoying being more and enjoying learning more. And I don't know that the capital A arts and education community as an official institution has a handle on that any more than I do. So that's
so it's like trouble with the big T.
Yeah. But why don't you take this opportunity? Gwen is going to be teaching an online class in a couple of months that I think is actually builds off of what Lauren was saying. So
the class is called Everyday Creativity, Teaching and Learning for the 21st Century. Key thing I think about that what Lauren was speaking to about this pointless activity is that learning itself is a creative activity. So the how it is we learn is where creativity lies, and there's so many ways to create that activity, you know, that's playful and adventuresome, whether or not it looks like the arts, you know. And so I love what you were saying about how wonderful the arts are, and let's use them more, and don't leave out that we are essentially creative beings, that we have the capacity, we've created so much in our lives as human beings, as a species, but we're very much out of touch with that capacity to create new things, new ideas, new possibilities, new ways of having families, new ways of doing learning. So it's a vital interest, I think, to us to tap into that capacity that human beings have, but we often don't evoke it from them because we need some new ways of living our lives together in this world. So not only new ways of learning, but new ways of being in the world, in communities. So that's what comes to mind. And to not lose sight of how it is we all learn as learners, that it's, and the self is creative. And let's see if we can, how can we see that more? Can we look and see that more in the most mundane of ways, the most ordinary of ways?